Welcome to Quad Father Flies educational video. You guys know I got a bunch of these. Been using them. Want you to understand I found some problems and we need to address it. I got this and received it, and I noticed something. This was awful loose. And the reason it was loose is this sticks in here like that, and this is supposed to be soldered here to here that locks that connection in to this. It's supposed to be soldered, so when you pull this comes out and leaves that. It just comes off because it never was soldered. You can see it's just brand new. It just never was soldered on there. The other one I got was soldered. It has solder on this side from here to here. It's all soldered up to lock this on. So anyway, I'm sending this back to Get FPV, and I've notified them of the problem. I don't know how they're going to check them because they're sealed. 50% of them out of these two, 1 out of 2, and I got some more coming. We'll see what they look like. Maybe the quality control, they didn't do so good. So that's for that. I did get my tailpiece rubberized, so I can put this on there. I drilled a hole in it so you can put this antenna up here if you run a standard battery, or you can run a full size, a bigger battery, no problem, for the GoPro. On this build, very tight build, very difficult. There's a couple of guys, one guy especially texted me, he's getting one. Do not use the DALRC. You're gonna run into problems as far as room and clearance. This works real well. I've had it several times. I just want to show you. I got it loose. This will come up just like this, and the VTX will come up, and you're accessing. You got this plugged in here. Your camera, here's your connection. This is the problem. You got this connection here, and if you look at a DALRC on the back, on the top of it, it sticks up too. So between both of them, you got a real thick board, and it's on standoffs, rubberized. You know, they want it soft mounted. So I did it. I made this in soft mounted, but I used JB's mounts. Sorry, JB, I'll put it back because I've got to use your board in my next build, and I like JB's build. I wanted to use JB or F4 version 2 in here, but you couldn't. Had to use Lumineer, and even with the Lumineer, it's very tight. I did get plenty of clearance. The USB, the SD card reader is a little hard to get to, but you can get in there. I did have one difficulty soldering these wires. I hit that SD card reader, solder went into the edge of it. I tried to clear it. I don't know if it's going to work. Called my bud. He's going to be back in a week. He said, don't worry about it. He never uses it anyway. He's going to crash it. I said, don't say that. He said, I will. He's been simulating on the simulator. I said, how you working on that sim? He said, yeah, I've been practicing a lot. He works on a rig. Anyway, show you my antenna. Let's see if we can get it zoomed in here. So you can see a little bit. I've got my receiver set here on soft mount, and then I've got it tied in with this and this. These are not heat shrunk at all on here. This end is just a little bit, just to kind of close it in, make it look nice. I just barely hit it, but this is, I got it super hot glued right here, but if you break this, this will come off and leave your antenna lead just as slick as a button, because there's nothing on there, nothing to grab it. I got my wires here to run my beeper. I'm gonna run my beeper back here. It's one of them super loud Maytag beepers. Very close build. Big problem. This connection rides over this, and if you take it undone, you put a bolt in it, you can plug it in, but it's close. It puts pressure. You need to have a screw, flat screw on this thing, flathead or whatever, very small, because it interferes with this. That's a big problem. Now, you might be able to get one of these connectors that has a 90 degrees, so you can just snap it in and bypass all that. And that's probably what you need to do. Get you one of them with some 90 degrees, because this is not good. This is not good. There's not enough room here for this thing to start working, and you're putting pressure on this joint here. And that's how I noticed. I said, why is that so loose? Well, my other one wasn't loose. But when I put this one on, because I had one rigged up for the frog I'm building, and I put this one on. I noticed the other one, and I said, oh my gosh. So I got to send it back, and I've already notified them. They'll give me a return number, and I'll ship it back and get another one. I got to get another one. Because, well, I don't have to. I can put a Maytag heck in there or something. Maytag. Maytag. No, but it works real good. This don't need to be on there. I just put that on there just for a demonstration. I was trying to make a video. I lost all my video, 256 gigs on my channel, so I'm on this channel. But you can see how that goes in there, and then that sets down, and they lock, and that locks this in. And it's there, it's not going anywhere, and you just put the screws in it. And very tight build. Do not use this. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm not saying don't use it. I just wouldn't recommend it. I'd get me a different style of these if I'm going to use a motor, an engine, a 4.0 engine. I'd use a different one, different design. Or just go with a small mini ESCs anywhere underneath here, which would be good. You get a lot of distance and room. Another thing I did make, I don't have it here now, but there it. You could put, this I worry about trash getting in, when I actually made a little piece of, this will fit right over that and would keep trash and stuff from coming in here, you know, being a bottom lander and all that. And I seen where they skipping it off, you know, gliding it off the surface there. You can put a washer here. You can put a bigger bolt in here and put a washer, a bigger washer than this, and then that will, if it used titanium, it'd probably spark. Ubagog was doing that. Old Tommy, yeah, buddy, he's a good guy. Anyway, he's always trying to push the limits. There it goes. It looks like that, and then it sets down. And this goes right through here into these grommets. This worked out good. I got my hot wire from my VTX here. Everything else is tied in to the board. It's got telemetry. It's got that. It's got a dedicated pad for the telemetry on the V2 Lumineer. Very easy to set up. It works good. Just boom, boom, boom. No problem there. Problem was the dowel, just so tight. Now, if you're going to build one of these, get you some 32 or 34, I can't remember, bolts. The length here, once it's screwed up, it should be come right to the top of this flange, maybe inside the flange if you want to use these. But I just to the top of this bottom plate here, and reverse stack the whole thing. Reverse jack it. In other words, take the first one, put your 2 screws. You have a screw to lock this down, another screw to lock the up, and another one to lock down. Reverse jack it all the way up, and you won't have to use these standoffs, and you'll be able to raise and lower your stack with more efficiency and get it level and just perfect. This is just so tight with this dowel. It's just very, very tight. If I had some more screws and stuff, I could probably gain a little room on it. Just want y'all to know that. It's very important, and I wanted you to see about the Atlatl HV, the problems we're going to have with that. It's always some little something that after you start looking at it and building it, you see it. And that's what I found. I hope this helped y'all, and so you can make good decisions on what equipment you're going to run if you run this particular frame. Remember, every frame, if it's an original and then a copy or a copy of a copy, there's going to be different holes, different things that you can do. Just like adding this on, you can put battery strap here, but things you can do to innovate and get to your goal, and that's to keep flying. Good day, ladies and gentlemen.